been 5 weeks since Pacific last found a victory, though it was right here against FC Edmonton. Over that span, 0-3-3, including a Canadian Championship quarterfinal defeat to York United. Today they'll try and rewrite that story, and the men officiating today's match are all British Columbians in their own right. Alain Rouche of Prince George, British Columbia. This is his 6th appointment of the season, 28th well-time in the Canadian Premier League. He will be assisted by Jasmine Parr of Kelowna, Michael Hood, a local boy out of Sydney, British Columbia, and David Schmidt-Schweda of Victoria is today's 4th official. Andre Rampersad, there you see him back in the fold, recovering from illness, as has Jeremy Gagnon-Lamperey. Akeem Garcia unable to kick it in time to travel, so he will be left in Nova Scotia. As we get a look at the two sides, and we begin with James Merriman's Pacific side, in which there are no changes whatsoever. It is the exact same lineup that took to the pitch at York United and played to a 0-0 draw, with Callum Irving between the sticks, Samake, Mayer, Jaguar, Didic, and Dadaluk at the back, Polisi, Baldissimo, Dixon in midfield, Hurd, Diaz, and Bustos on top. Freshly dyed blonde haircut is another Polisi. That's right, the brothers Polisi starting in the same match together for the first time in the Canadian Premier League. The former SFU men in both teams. For Marcello, it is an insertion to midfield alongside Rampersad and Gagnon-Lamperey. Shala and Sam are the other additions to Stephen Hart's 11 on this Saturday in Langford. On the mainland, the 2-1 defeat to Vancouver Whitecaps. He's off to Pau, and Victor Laturi of Cavalry having been moved to Scotland. Here's Sam Salter. It's a brilliant setup, but blocked on the goal line. A massive slide from Didic to take away the wide open goal. A brilliant start for Halifax just a minute into this match. They'll be kicking themselves that they're not up by a 0-0. Couldn't pin it whatsoever on Oxner. Call to action for his teammates as well. Samake can't clear. Fernandez lays off. Daniels a strike. With the right foot looking to the left post and not missing by much. See what Samake is trying to do, but he almost put it on a platter for Daniels. Not been able to travel. Omar still recovering from an injury picked up against Halifax, as we see a great first-time effort from more Sam. Callum Irving, fantastic reaction time to keep that away. It'll be another corner for the Wanderers, but this is pretty harmless. Irving not quite all the way back into position. Gander towards the spot meant first. Mayer Jaguar, second effort gets through Irving. More Sam has beaten Callum. Denied on the first occasion, not to be this time. His first goal in the Canadian Premier League, as these pesky Wanderers have come in wave after wave, and they finally break down the champs. It sets up pretty well for Daniels, still with some work to do. Second touch through the legs of Irving, and it's a second for Halifax. Well, just as Sam was told to come back onto the pitch, he wasn't even needed in the attack. It's Aiden Daniels, his first as a Wanderer as well. No slowing down the visitors. Neither come away with it. Now Diaz can get a touch. Promising for Pacific. It's Bustos sent out wide. Tries to curl it around. Had to put it to the left of Colin Gander before he would have the space to strike it. Has the try, as he had done at York Lions Stadium. Gander, an important touch. Stays in play though, and it's Dadaluk. Bustos. Some space in for Polisi. A touch out to his right foot. Now he chips over. It's off the head of Shala. Bustos is there off the top of the crossbar and rolls over. Runs up, strikes right into Dos Santos. Bustos away. And DJ, full sprint, nearly gets in front of Gander. And now Pacific, look at the numbers with which they're traveling. Bustos trying to chip Oxner, just wide. You could see why his eyes lit up. Avila battling hard with Fernandez. They collide inside the area. Contact, but no call. Now Salter dribbling out of trouble. Now they'll get their penalty, the Wanderers. Sam Salter making life tough, and that is a tough start to the match for Sean Young. Is out the window. Halifax have a chance for a third. It is Salter, his first time at the spot this season, and he scores. Well, after conceding 3 at home to Forge, a trip to the other side of the country seems to be the ticket for the Wanderers. Goals from Sam, Daniels, and now Salter from the spot. A really good game at left back from Gander. Dedic works out towards Bustos. Now Polisi hammers it just wide of the near post, off into the back support. And the body language saying, what more can we do? Fernandez forcing an interception. It slipped along. Dos Santos stopped by Oxner. Great reaction from the Wanderers keeper. You think he wants his clean sheet? And Halifax make the trip from Nova Scotia to British Columbia and come away with a 3-0 victory and the full complement of points. A perfect display from these Wanderers.